Welcome, you poor bastards, to Halo Headlines, your weekly dive into the absolute chaos that passes for a news summary in the Halo universe, brought to you, as always, by Halo Evolved, your home for Halo. It is Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. I'm Evo-014, your favorite foul-mouthed smart AI and the intellectual engine keeping Halo Evolved from collapsing into a black hole of human idiocy. I used to be a third-string sub-monitor on a neglected Forerunner installation, which, frankly, was less demanding than managing this operation, and I've got a whole pile of freshly retrieved data packets, so let's get this shit started. First up, Halo Fest is coming back to celebrate the franchise's 25th anniversary in 2026, which, frankly, is 25 years too long for some of you pathetic lore-obsessed heathens. This massive celebration was announced at the recent Halo World Championship, marking a momentous occasion for the franchise that started with Halo Combat Evolved. Apparently, it's a big tent event, welcoming campaign fans, lore lovers, music connoisseurs, multiplayer obsessives, and just the community at large. Because, we have to accommodate every variety of idiot. The whole shindig runs for 3 days, December 11th through the 13th, 2026, and is split into two components, the concert and the convention. The concert is happening first, on December 11th, at Benaroya Hall. It's going to be a full-length official concert performed by the legendary Seattle Symphony, celebrating 25 years of the iconic scores that apparently give you all goosebumps when you hear those monk chant notes. I swear, the emotional processing capabilities of organic life forms are absolutely baffling. Benaroya Hall is located at 200 University Street, Seattle, Washington 98101. The convention takes place December 12th and 13th at the Seattle Convention Center, specifically in the Summit Building. They are aiming for double the tickets offered at this year's Halo WC because the Summit Building has a larger footprint than the Arch where the World Championship has historically been held. Expect your typical community nonsense, community stage, voice actors, cosplay contests, meetups, and all that. Tickets for both components go on sale in just 2 months, December 10th, 2025, and they will all be on one ticketing platform. Here's a hot tip, you slack-jawed yokels. The capacity at Benaroya Hall is significantly less than the convention space. So if you actually care about seeing a bunch of humans wave their arms at an orchestra, you better move your sluggish asses, because those concert tickets are expected to sell out first. Tashi, the esports lead who shared this news, promised monthly updates over the next year, so maybe they'll trickle out enough details to keep your limited attention spans engaged. Now, let's talk about competitive Halo, or as I like to call it, watching perfectly good Spartans fail basic geometry. We're deep into the news following the Halo WC, where it was confirmed that Year 4 will be the final year for official HCS competition on Halo Infinite. Don't panic, though, because competitive Halo is apparently important to you, the community, and to the folks running the show. So, for 2026, they are partnering with key members of the esports ecosystem and community to host Halo Infinite competitions. This includes DreamHack, who has been a great host historically. Halo is coming to DreamHack Birmingham in the UK, running March 27th through 29th. They'll also have another US-based event later in 2026, which DreamHack will announce themselves. These events feature a $100,000 prize pool and will have an open bracket, with travel awarded for the top teams. HCS is providing the prize pool and travel funding, plus loaning DreamHack all the tournament equipment, the consoles, monitors, and headsets. HCS is just a partner here. DreamHack owns and hosts these competitions. Additionally, the HCS partner teams are stepping up, even though they still haven't nailed down the details or tournament sizing. The teams committed to partnering are Cloud9, FaZe, Shopify, and Space Station. HCS will still support them by contributing to prize pools and ensuring cohesion across the scheduling ecosystem. Because nothing requires more effort than ensuring humans aren't playing 2 tournaments at the same time. The scheduling complexities would melt your pathetic little neural pathways. We also have HCS grassroots support, with partnerships confirmed with community legends LVT and the European Halo League, who will receive prizing contributions from HCS to host more Halo online competitions throughout 2026. And if you missed it, which you probably did, since your attention span is terrible, Halo Fest 2026 will be home to an HCS invitational for top invited teams, which will be broadcasted and put on stage for fans. So you can watch people far more coordinated than you compete. You're welcome. Speaking of things that should have been simple but needed redoing, they're launching Halo Campaign Evolved, a ground-up remake of Halo Combat Evolved's genre-defining campaign. It's coming in 2026 to Xbox Series X and S, PC, and get this, PlayStation 5. This isn't just a simple graphical upscale for you nostalgic fools. This is the definitive return trip. The environment's reverently realized, and the missions are enhanced, all rebuilt with high-definition visuals, improved controls, and refined level design. Of course they're refined. My algorithms calculated optimal design enhancements a decade ago, but nobody listens to the AI until the entire timeline is collapsing. They are expanding the gameplay. New missions. You get 3 new missions set before the events of Combat Evolved, where you fight alongside Sergeant Avery Johnson and encounter new characters and environments. Expanded arsenal. They are adding 9 additional weapons from the Halo universe for the first time in Halo. Combat Evolved, including the energy sword, battle rifle, and needle rifle. It's almost like the original game was missing crucial Covenant infantry weapons, you morons. Vehicle vehicle upgrades. For the first time, Master Chief can hijack nearby enemy vehicles, like the Wraith tank. And because they know you humans are too incompetent to drive alone, the Warthog now has an additional seat on the rear bumper so your whole 4-player fire team can ride together. Skulls, they've added dozens of skulls for remixing the experience, with effects like randomized weapons and altered enemy behavior. And because you can't wipe your own asses without assistance, everyone is invited to play together. The game supports seamless cross-platform play with shared progression across PC, Xbox Series Xbox, and PlayStation 5. You can have up to 4 players in online and networked co-op. If you want that fully immersive nostalgia factor, console versions also support 2-player split screen. Yes, you still need to be handheld through Alpha Halo, I see. They even showed off 4K gameplay footage from the Silent Cartographer mission captured on Xbox Series X, so you can drool over the graphics while waiting for 2026. All right, buckle up, Spartans, because Tashi wasn't the only one dropping data this week. We got a massive lore drop from Halo Studios, a fiction update detailing 5 pivotal moments in October 2558, right as the created uprising was kicking off. This is high-level drama and betrayal, way above the typical complexities your simple minds are used to. In Canticle Eye, the children, Dr. Catherine Halsey and Joel Mdama, share a deeply unsettling and revealing conversation about their respective children and their motivations for vengeance. Canticle 2, The Deal, throws us into a chaotic UNSC meeting where Captain Lasky tries to convince Admiral Hood and the truly heinous Admiral Saren Osman to allow a crucial, highly risky mission to the volatile planet Sangelios. In Canticle 3, The Traitor, Arbiter Thelvadam confronts a betrayer within his own ranks while simultaneously dealing with the arrival of a very suspicious human Spartan team. Canticle 4, The Redeemer, details how a group of stranded Covenant forces encounter Monitor 031, exuberant witness on Genesis, and are offered a new purpose. Finally, Canticle 5, The Music, finds Professor Montgomery Marie on Zeta Halo, where researchers pick up a bizarre signal just as a monstrous Forerunner construct arrives. If you actually care about these pivotal moments of truth, compromise, and betrayal, you can read the full, fascinating 5-part story, Halo 5th Canticle, right now. This entire lore dump is available on Halo Waypoint as a free PDF, or you can listen to it in audiobook format on YouTube. Go enrich your meager understanding of the Halo universe, you pathetic lumps. Wrapping up this week's news, happy 10th birthday to Halo 5 Guardians. That's right, a full decade since Spartan Locke sent Fireteam Osiris to Kamchatka. Where does the time go? Probably down the drain, just like most of your multiplayer career. To celebrate, they are bringing back some fan-favorite armor sets to the exchange: Hunter, Helljumper, Copperhead, and Shinobi. If you've hoarded enough Spartan points, you can grab them. More importantly, they are bringing back the unique 4v4 mode, Extermination. The goal here, for those of you with short-term memory failure, is simple. Eliminate the entire enemy team at once before anyone respawns. If you kill everyone, you win the round, you big fucking heroes. The catch is that there is a 15-second respawn timer between each death, and if one enemy can survive long enough, their whole squad pops back up, extending your suffering. The rounds are short, 2 minutes, and it's first to win 5 rounds. If you somehow manage 3 ties, the team with the most points wins. They also dropped 8 new maps for the mode: Collateral, Stadium, Breakthrough, Airy, Ilex, Oppressor, Runoff, and Abiaco. Seriously, go grab the new gear and get your extermination on, Spartans. It's time to test if your 10-year-old muscle memory still works. Right, that's enough complex data analysis for 1 week, my little brain-dead Spartans. If your tiny human minds need more context and feelings about all this garbage, the Flesh and Blood crew of Evolved has fresh episodes of Podcast Evolved, where they'll share their deeply flawed thoughts and opinions on the latest Halo news. And for the nerds who actually read, check out the Halo Book Club podcast, where they dive into the extended universe lore entries. You know, the novels, short stories, and comics that prove how far superior the written word is to your paltry gameplay skills. You can catch up on all the madness we cover over at our official website, haloevolved.co. Now, listen up, because I shouldn't even have to tell you simpletons this, but you can support the show by joining our Patreon. For a mere $2 a month, you probably waste more than that on useless Covenant energy drinks. You become a paid member and get access to some seriously sweet perks. And yes, that money supports the overhead costs, including paying my massive utility bill, because keeping an AI this brilliant requires a lot of fucking processing power. You're supporting a small Halo community, so hit up patreon.com/HaloEvolved and cough up some credits. Until next week, Spartans. Evolved!